If you've watched any commercials this football season, you'll recognize the phrase Dilly Dilly. It's a slogan from a Bud Light ad campaign that one of its creators told the Seattle Times was invented out of thin air. A Texas town with a similar name, though, is very much real. Garrett Berger ventured down to Frio County to see how they're taking the coincidence. Seems like we're having some trouble with that story. We're going to try to get that to you here momentarily.
And meanwhile, coming up, Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg says he saw it coming. People spending less time on his social media site. Why he says that's happening, still to come. And
why you'll probably see a lot of women wearing red tomorrow. That's coming up next at 6. We don't want to leave the Dilley mystery hanging. If you have seen any commercials during this football season, you'll recognize that phrase, Dilly Dilly. Our Garrett Berger went down to the town of Dilley to see what they have to say about the ad campaign.
I will bet all of ye a case of domestic beer that I know what phrase will be ringing through your ears on Sunday.
Dilly Dilly.
But what do the fair people of Dilley, Texas think about this saying? There's only one way to find out. To Dilley!
And so we quested miles and miles down I-35 until finally we arrived.
Oh, Dilly Dilly. Dilly Dilly. Dilly Dilly.
In the small kingdom of a few thousand and a watermelon statue, where there was some enthusiasm over the ad slogan and hope it might bring some attention to their small city.
It's like when they came out the pickles, sour pickles, they came Dilly Dilly, Dilly pickles.
Though no one was using it as a greeting.
We just shake hands and how are you?
Unless we prompted them.
Dilly Dilly.
Dilly Dilly to you too.
At the royal court, the mother of a young prince of Dilley says her son sent a picture of himself posing with a poster of the phrase in New Orleans.
It was really cool. I thought it was cool because it's our town and wow, this thing is making it really special.
But Dilley's not a medieval-ish kingdom with a lager-based economy. It's just a small community where people help each other out, even inmates from the pit of misery.
Yeah, if they're talking about a small community like this one, a close-knit community, hey, more power to them.
Ultimately, we decided that, like the search for a holy grail or an open liquor store on a Sunday morning, our quest was a little, well, silly. In Dilly Dilly, Texas, I'm Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.